The entity that's messing with the meters upstairs is in here with us. Would you like to touch one of these devices on the bed to show us that you're here?
Are you afraid of us?
It's not very powerful because it's afraid of us.
But it likes to bully a young person.
Yeah, it's a bully.
You're gonna kids,
Young girls.
or is that on the REM pod?
One of the temp sensors. Yeah, no, it's what it is it likes to bully somebody who they think is innocent.
Yeah, it's innocent and weak.
Yeah, and we need to show it that you're not weak. You're a tough chick, and this is your space, and that's your body, and it can back off.
I have one more question about my friend, and then I want
Sure,
to see
that's fine.
Sure.
If you touched something that they were wearing today, would you like feel something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably would, yeah.
Sure.
I can do psychometry.
Psychometry.
Maddie, you have that.
Well, he left it here.
And he was wearing that today, okay.
Nice cologne.
I touched it earlier, but that was your shirt.
No, that's his shirt.
What did he play with? What did he do? Where did you come from?
Did he play with a Ouija board?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no, because I can feel it.
I knew there was a
He's doing a ritual. I see him doing. It's not just the Ouija board. There's a ritual happening.
He does like a.
He did some sort
kind of ritual like.
He did some sort of ritual with the Ouija board.
Oh, great.
Like a pentagram or something. Is it kind of
I don't know
something like that?
I don't know if it was a pentagram, but I see him doing some kind of like. There's a book
over the board.
There's
he doesn't use the planchette.
There was a book.
Mm-hmm.
Where does it look like he is?
Somewhere hidden, like away, like almost looks like a barn or a.
Oh yeah, I just got it. I picked it up just now.
Where are we?
You're right. It is like in a barn somewhere, and there's candles all around.
I see the glow.
Yeah.
I almost thought it was a cave at first because it looked like I saw a lot of brown colors. But then like,
I don't think it's this barn here.
No, it's not. But it was
somewhere that only that he knows about that nobody else does.
Did you touch the board?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
With him?
Yeah, we've done the Ouija board. I told you that.
Yeah.
I thought you've done it by yourself with your other friends years ago. You've done
No,
it
I
recently?
see the pair. It's stabbing right.
Wow.
Stabbing right here.
I don't know if I caught it on film, but I just saw an orb with my own two eyes.
Okay.
I've been seeing it with my own two eyes.
It's very stabby right here, like. Yeah. I see the both of you at the board. That's the catalyst. That's the catalyst.
Because we never like said goodbye or anything.
Yeah.
No,
that's why.
that's not what I want to hear.
So here's my advice for the rest of your entire natural life.
No Ouija
Never,
boards.
ever touch a Ouija
It
board.
was just a
Ever.
fake one, like that you made.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's the
No.
one.
It's called an invitation.
You can make it
invited
yourself out of pieces of paper, and it would work just as
water
well.
glass and do the same thing. It works.
Oh, dang. I knew it.
Yeah. Here.
Do you
So.
still have the Ouija board?
No, it's at his house.
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay. And here's another bit of advice. Don't burn them.
Yeah.
Burn it.
Drown them. Drown them in a
You have to
river.
drown it. Go to the river or something. Just toss it.
Drown them in a
He
river.
has a little shed.
It's an open
house, but I've never been inside of it. It's like a gardening shed.
That's the little
That's the little barn.
Damn it!
It's
My life is getting complicated quickly.
It's an open portal. They've never said goodbye, so it's an open portal.
Talk about
No, it is.
No, I
It
know.
actually is
Like,
good.
yeah,
It's actually very helpful because it does
It
explain
gives us the information.
where
Yeah.
it came from.
Yeah, where it came from and what we're dealing.
Yep.
Here's the
Because
thing.
she's been dealing with this for so many years, but just in the last year or two,
It got worse.
to
Yeah,
this,
of course
Makes
it did.
sense.
since she met Danny.
Because she's been a medium her whole life, but that dark attachment took advantage of it. It came
Yeah.
through that little playboard
yeah.
that you guys made, and it took advantage of the situation. Now, it's fine in the sense that we can fix something like that. We can break the attachment, but all you have to do is never, ever, ever
Never
invite
do that
it back. Never ask for it to come back. Never play with a board like that again. Don't do any kind of divination like that ever again.
No divining for you.
And I think that will keep it broken from you. Right now, it has an active permission. You gave it permission accidentally.
I have one more thing to tell you guys.
Please.
Okay.
I might as well know it all because I
Yeah, we need to know everything.
I started becoming really good friends with this ex that they were dating for 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
And she told me that we used to say that he would talk to the devil.
Wasn't that nice?
She'd tell him that, and that she would call him in the middle of the night and be like, "Go look out your window, he's watching you," and then hang up, and then she wouldn't remember ever calling her.
Oh boy.
So she got a little bit of a dabble attachment too.
Yeah.
Safe paranormal is really important. That's something that's very important for our group to teach, especially young folks like yourself, is safe paranormal is key, and especially if you're gifted, because essentially, picture this. You're in the middle of the seediest neighborhood and the seediest, city, and you're staying in a nice, real sketchy motel, with all the bad, the drug dealers and the hookers and all the whatever.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, and you leave the door wide open. You leave the whole thing the door wide open, and you lay there naked.
My friend Haley's intuitive. We went to a hotel, and once we left, we were both in tears.
Oh my
crying.
God, that's right.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Circus.
My friend.
My life is just getting
Reno
weirder.
is very haunted.
Yeah.
Canada's
So-
very blurry.
The point kind of here is that if you leave yourself in a vulnerable place and condition, spiritually or physically, playing with spirit boards and that kind of stuff, especially if you're young and you're gifted and you don't know what you're doing and you don't know how to close it down and you don't know how to protect yourself, you are essentially walking through Central Park naked.
Yeah.
You're just asking to be. They agree with me. I like it when the dead
It's like,
agree
don't
with me.
talk to strangers.
Did Jordan ever tell you what he did on the Ouija board?
Oh no.
When? Just recently?
You didn't tell you? He didn't tell you?
Talk to his mom?
Yeah. He talked to
You
his
don't need to
mom.
talk. No, it wasn't really his mom.
No, his stepmom.
His stepmom was a witch. She was evil.
His stepmother was a witch.
Oh, no,
Witches
there's
are
a-
fine.
there's a
I don't
black witch
mind
and
it.
a white
I don't mind a good witch.
No,
That's
it's
not
not.
really.
She said she was a white witch, but I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean,
She
some.
was evil.
I don't really mind.
Anyway, that you can go to their house
Yeah.
next.
I'm sorry.
I'll fix it. I can fix your house too.
What did he do?
I'm like,
What did he do on the Ouija board?
He was just like, let's just try to use it. And I'm like, okay. And then we were just like, hello, is anybody here? And then nothing happened. And he's like, okay.
Oh,
we'll
something
keep it in
happened.
there.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All it did was silently sneak through like carbon monoxide gas and just pop.
Yeah.
You don't know what's happened. We
Yeah.
forbid them for this specific reason, that you're getting hurt, that you're sick, that you're getting injured, that you're having all of these symptoms and problems. This is why we as spirit say don't dabble, because it really can have lifelong consequences. If we didn't intervene at this point in time when it's still kind of, we have a good point of intervention, imagine what it could do to you.
They are
It could-
incredibly unsafe.
It could kill you, and then it'll go after the rest of your family. That is legitimately what can happen with unsafe paranormal practices. Not just a spirit board. I realize that that's,
That's the easiest
it's
way.
the easiest way, because it's like
It's just a board.
it's the Motel 6 version of spirit communication. You get into this, and this more like the Holiday Inn. You get to the spirit box. It's a little, maybe the slightly higher end. And then you work with a medium, and then you're at the fancy hotel with the chocolate on your pillow. That's the levels of spirit communication. If you want to talk to the dead person, get a professional medium that knows how to protect you and themselves. Don't go dabbling by yourself or with a couple of teenagers playing around with any kind of spirit thing. Even if you got a spirit box like I have, I wouldn't recommend that for somebody your age.
Does the same thing.
It's dangerous because it's still opening a gateway. It's higher vibration. It's a little bit safer, but it's not okay for somebody who doesn't have you don't even have the ability to protect yourself in general. You don't want to be. You don't
Enough
wanna,
already.
Well, the dead are agreeing with me, which is nice. They're getting into the lecture. I think we probably should have a chat with it, but I think that you have learned a lot of things, and you guys both know that you're both gifted. So now you just know it's about maintenance, it's about management, and it's about good decision making.
Don't talk to strangers.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they'll put a devil in you. Go with that one.
Yes. That's
This
all
actually,
bad.
what we do is actually, it looks fun, but it could be dangerous. Any
yeah.
one of us can.
It's hard work and
Paranormal
it's
investigates
dangerous.
Yeah, well, I've
Yeah.
been watching Huff just recently.
We've all gotten
But
sick because of
he
cases.
was, I didn't see, I haven't watched him, but he was sick.
There are, because he doesn't have good protocol.
Yeah.
He's
He doesn't-
he's mocked in the paranormal
He's
community.
actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he doesn't follow
I
good
just
protocol.
found it
He doesn't
from
follow protocol.
And internet. I've been
Yeah.
doing so much research, just like Google.
No, he's definitely.
trying to find somebody local who can.
Oh, I thought he was talking about merch for a second.
No, Merch has got problems too, but no, he's got problems. But any kind of dabbling, if you don't know the protocol, will lead to dire consequences to your spiritual and physical health. It's just the bottom line. And we do this, and we use all this equipment, and we use our gifts, and we do all of these things because We know what we're doing. We put the protocol and safety, measures in place. We take it very seriously, and it is to help and heal somebody else. We're not doing this as a hobby. We're not doing this as a social, let's hang out with our girlfriends and all play, whatever. That's not what this is for. This is
helping.
This is to help somebody else correct something that's gone wrong already. I don't break these tools out at home. God forbid. I would never self-investigate.
Oh, I never do.
Never investigate.
Yeah, 'cause do you want to open portals in your own home? No. And so it's all about safe protocol. And I think that while it has been getting bad, like you said lately,
It's not as bad as I could get.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You got us in early enough to where it can still be turned.
We can be fixed.
It can be turned the other way.
Stabbing me in the back.
There'll come a point where we can't fix it.
Yeah, it's
anymore.
very.
Right.
He's
No,
a
it's
he's a
silly.
jerk.
bully.
He's a bully. No, this entity is a bully, and it is pretty dark. I'm gonna admit this is pretty dark.
What are we gonna do about the board?
But
It's at his house.
It's at his
I
house.
know, but it needs to be closed and.
That's not my problem. I'm going to
Yeah.
detach it from her,
Yeah.
and she's going to be
That's her
safe.
problem.
If
Alright.
he wants to take and get real help, he can call.
Okay.
What if I got the board from his house?
No.
No, just
Don't touch it,
we
don't look
want
at it,
you to
don't
touch
touch it.
Don't play it again. Don't play it again. Yeah.
I'm worried for his little cousin. She's like my little sister.
Let him know that it's an unsafe thing, and that he needs to say a little prayer over it.
Though. That's what it
He's
is.
already gone too far.
Of course he does.
Then
Rabbit hole.
you just need to stop talking to him. And then I guess I mean honestly.
It's too negative, too bad. He's determined
If
to be on
he
a
can't,
path
if
that's
he
not
won't
good.
listen, that's the thing. That's one reason that I'm not even sure that I would want to take him on as a client. Although if he actually called for legitimate help, I would help anybody. I believe everybody deserves help and is not too far gone. But he would have to take it seriously and really want the help.
Yep.
If he just wants to call and have Ghostbuster play,
That's not what this
we
is.
are booked all through December right now. I don't have time to stop and book somebody who doesn't really want help.
His dad wouldn't even let you guys in the house. His dad is like an
Okay,
asshole.
Maddie, they have to do, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can fix you. I can
We can fix
absolutely
you.
fix you.
And what Melissa meant by if it's too late or if it's not too late yet, is the 3 stages of demonic possession, and that's what she's talking about. And there's seduction, oppression, and possession. And in my opinion, I haven't met him.
Possession.
I haven't met him yet, so I don't know. But
should show you his picture.
Just from what I think you did.
Oh.
You're
Yeah,
impression-
just from what you're saying,
Yeah.
he's between seduction and oppression. He's
And that's about where
he
she's
may
at,
already
too.
be he
She's
may
on-
already
she's
be
on
in
oppression.
the,
Next stage is the possession.
I think he might actually
Yeah.
be slipping into oppression and possession because he's changing his voice. He's speaking in tongues. His
Yeah.
eyes are changing. You guys said like he's having all of these symptoms. That's between oppression and possession. He's in that threshold.
Yeah.
The
She's more.
language speaking sounds
She's
like
more on the
gargling
stage
goats.
before.
Yeah, it's just like
Okay.
he's just like in his sleep. Like he just goes.
Because after oppression, then there's obsession, then it becomes possession. Right?
Yeah,
You're
he's sliding in between there.
He's kind of like in
He's-
the middle of that.
Yeah.
He's kind of like.
Which
kinda like
means he's
obsession
fixable if he
slash
actually
possession.
wants help. But he's going to have to ask for help or get help. I want to make sure you have the protection tools you need. So
You can't be harmed
so
at
you
all.
don't, because I don't want you harmed anymore. You're a beautiful soul, a beautiful divine light. You've got all this good energy around you, but I can see it clamping onto you. And it is, for me as a medium to be able to witness that is a travesty. Somebody as beautiful as you with a beautiful family to watch you be swallowed by this sludge pisses me off. Because you are phenomenally gifted. And if you could just turn more towards the light end of the spectrum and break apart all this goo off of you,
You're gonna be great.
you could kick some butt in the spiritual field and the mediumship field. You could do some real
Once you
beautiful.
learn, yeah.
you could do some magic, to make some people heal some people, bring some light and divine light into people's lives.
But first
But
we gotta
not
get
like
you
this.
straight. Get,
Yeah.
I feel
get you
like I should
going.
have Haley
Come
call
on.
them to the house. She would really
Just don't ever touch that Ouija board
Don't touch that
ever
Ouija
again.
board.
Don't even
Not
look
even
at
one
it.
time.